Sunan, guide me. The gods here are vigilant.
Emalso! Error solid! Gabit!
I could use your aid right now.
They're disturbed these days of mourning.
Stop, Billy. They're gone. It's done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly! Stay beside me.
Fala, Buzolino. Ou não, mano. Tudo calculado já.
Don't wander off now.
Headshot, quer ver?
From them!
Thrilling.
What do you see?
Let's begin again.
Go Hefrin! Dumpster!
Terminou os gigantes de gelo? Sim, mano.
Thrilling, was it not?
Muito massa
Just
aquela
like
parte,
when we were
Bruce.
children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
Curti pra caralho lá do lobo, Fenrir, tá ligado? Oxi. Pisei numa... Pisei numa armadilha, mano. Vamos, Fenrir. Pra mim foi a pior área pra zerar e pegar tudo. Muitas áreas pra escalar. Sim, mano. Notei isso mesmo. Ixi, eu tô mancando, velho. Mas essa missão aqui eu tô achando da hora, mano. Esse arco aqui.
Ah, my sword's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off.
Como é que é? Quem doou bits? Ah, o Dion me doou uns bits e o Gui Lira também. Que fica... No jogo F1 ele cola aí e me doou uns bitzinhos.
Trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Ah, eu coloquei os avisos pra aparecer ali no cantinho agora. De 10 em 10 minutos aparece.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey,
Eita porra.
what is that for?
You have friends, Vili. What about Tryggvi? And me? And your clan?
Of course, I know that.
You can't roam
Vai lá,
forever.
Bus, vai lá. Valeu,
Keep
mano.
that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push
Tô
it
esperando, hein,
away.
mano. Porque hoje eu ia ver o David Jones jogando, nem vi, mano. Tô esperando tu ou o Félix abrir live do Returnal aí.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Mas quando abrir live, pelo menos deixa o celular pra ler o chat, né, mano?
Troll-faced Arstick.
A chicken Draugr? Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been... good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
No. I never dwell on our past that way. I find it slows me down to a crawl. And I'm not made for crawling. I think I'll turn in. Long day ahead. Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there. Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. my eyes, Sunan. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Heminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey. No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great Jarl. We shall devour them together.
Tell me, what funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down.
Eivor, we meet again.
I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
We meet again. Kin and clan. It is time.
Halfdan, it's good to see you.
Aye. If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked, but he was a fine warrior and an honest man. One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skull. Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Hemminger Jarl has that privilege now.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here.
Fala, Blade, meu querido. Tudo bom, mano? Tudo certo, Bladeão? Tá frio aí, Bladeão, no sul?
A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Eu sempre fico triste em cena fúnebre,
Stand by
mano.
my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father.
Eu lembro muito Game of Thrones esse jogo, velho.
A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity. His spirit.
In you, I see his life.
And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
You have seen what was needed.
I have. More than enough.
Shall we lock horns? Sink it faster than me. You are the winner. Fear got you then. Deep in your belly.
Incomprehensible.
Will your guard waters survive these flames?
It will. And should Hemminger Jarl so desire, our god will be ready to accept him into the kingdom of heaven.
Calciamenta mihi mundus est satis raros sedate, sint piorum ambulare in atris domus Dei. An Indian...
Amingur Jarl was the greatest man I have ever known.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Althing will begin shortly.
Eivor! 'Tis well. 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 '
look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Jarlden.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Good. Now let them know, Arstic.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Aye.
Well,
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often, Arstic.
I'm sure I will.
Ran will want to know about this. This time I return to the settlement.
Thank you for all you have done, Eivor. In my mind, this version of my life, one as a Jarl, was clouded with fear of disappointment, of shackles. But seeing you as a leader in your own right inspires me to do the same. Farewell, old friend.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
You have a keen eye for quality. Ah, look at how powerful it is now. Nothing else I can do for you?
Tell me about what you do here.
If you need weapons and armor in...
I must be on my way now.
Until next we meet.
I've been saving these just for you.
What have you got for me today?
Only a fool would pass this up. You should buy that. As a friend, I think you should buy this. Perfect. I'll happily take these. Eager to find a new home for these. Is that everything?
I'll see you later, friend.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
Hey, my boy.
Good day.
I bring fair tidings, Randvi. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He's their Jarl now, and he's pledged to aid us in times of need. I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Looks like it. Cast about this land, my friend.
If you've a moment to spare... Eivor, if you've a moment to spare...
You have strayed onto cursed ground. Your life is in peril.
Who's there?
We are the wisps of the swamp. Leave all you have as tribute, or you will never see the sun again.
Spirits! We will see about that.
They found us, lads. No sudden moves, all right?
Here are the mysterious wisps. So you and your fellows like to scare travelers into giving up their valuables.
That's right. We're peaceful like that. Wouldn't hurt a fly, me.
You tried to rob me.
A sorry necessity. We three were left homeless after your country folk, burned our village to ashes. Now we do what we must to keep body and soul together. Here, you figured out our trick. Can you help us?
Help you?
Just a few pointers. How can we improve? Be more effective ghosts, so to speak.
I'll make you into real ghosts, you thieving scum.
We'll see about that. Hoof it, lads!
Don't chase me! Alden's got the most silver!
Edgar, you craven coward!
For your relief!
If they see me, this will get messy. The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boots. I will find the men in white in their god's house. Jammed. Need to get on the other side. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books, one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
Even the mighty fall. And God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor, well versed.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their god.
But God called Aelfirth to sit beside him. And Aelfirth answered, his body gone to earth.
He rose from the dead. A nice trick, and not easily done.
Sessionum in penultime est in session. Quod summonum hominum session. Icke ponte domino musca odia, nos mite nos in alte hospes.
Their god brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide. For I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle, and all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your god fears death just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. Free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, Great King, but the day will come. I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Solum modo. Sono armis venit pluviali. Vel focibis oida mores necne. Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah?
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Must be blocked from the other side.
have this.
Kill! Kill!
Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. I should be cautious around here. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Try this one!
Your time is come! Not getting away from me! So slow! Get in there!
The thrill of the chase! We bring crash mercy! Oh. Out! Supper! Shoot! Shoot!
Could hide a lot in that, eh?
Ah! That hurt you! Ah! Ah!
The prisoners might know something.
I was starving. My baby son close to death. Would you not steal to save your child?
Bless you, felling trees, chiseling rock from the earth, and for what? To build more prisons for men who steal apples.
I am looking for the Reeve.
Selwyn? That bastard said I stole an apple. He'll see me hang for it.
Not Selwyn, Reeve Goodwin. Was arrested not long ago.
Alfred's man? Arrested? Now that's as funny as a dose of the pox. Seems no one is free in Winchester. No, you don't! Stop and die!
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man. The other side must be barred. Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go, before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
need to get on the other side. Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
What see you, old friend?
The other side must be barred.
Prince Trinket or I'll piddle in your horn!
Winchester.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
Is Selwyn a name you know? He seems to have judged and executed many for little more than stealing ale and bread.
Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Oi! Get out of it, you! You! What are you doing in here?
I am not your enemy, yet. But that man outside certainly wants Alfred's jewel.
Oh, Jesus wept upon the Holy Cross! Fuck off, the both of you! Alfred will get the jewel when I get what I'm owed.
Peace, or you'll feel my blade in your guts.
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is fair. It cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife to feed.
If the trinket is for Alfred, I think I'll just take it.
Lord have mercy on me! Enough of this! The guards will deal with you!
You shouldn't have given me the jewel as agreed!
I'll break into your house and piss on your wife! I'm not taking it!
Sed tibi erit ipse benedictus, non vive
Unbochtene!
Doti fram orum brocket!
Du feest den jernunga!
Verdenjes und Elfir! Doch sieht das Spielweg dat Engmeester war! Wherpa to Wirmam!
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
You cannot steal, commit a heart. You cannot slander and keep your trust. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mock our laws and our king. And so I ask, determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester. I am but your humble servant.
Justice! Who dares to defy Aelfred's laws? The degenerates must be punished! You are the enemy of Winchester! Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly.
Aelfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reader. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I am sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough. Why does Alfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will doom us all.
Hey, Freyund.
What do you see, Sunan?
Facit Dominus Noster Sapiens Nubus, Vide Collecta Supra in Terra Atheres.
Like a young King Alfred.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! I'm going to do it. You see if I don't. I'm just screwing my courage to the sticky place. Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you!
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried.
The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
Sweep your own hearth, Alfred, if you do not like my broom.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he's calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it'll keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
God nemerian.
Pen yes. Shabbat
Do you believe in souls? The part of us that lives on with God after we die? Bishop Aelfirth's passing has made me wonder.
Regius dejectus sit, et multi ben...
You there, little cutpurse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
Gods be it! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Go, my eyes.
Oh, my days, I can't look! I will show her I love her! Go on, Essobert! It's yours for the taking! Again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
How about I pay you to scuttle off to the tavern and drink yourself senseless?
Deal. Better than running round after you, grubby urchins.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill. So I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
They were the Quill's ninny pops. Smart stuff to throw coin at them. They'll be too swift to bother you now.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Lead me. Be my eyes.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today. I'm going to marry King Alfred, but Magister and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Put some fletchings in the dog! Not quite. I don't do mercy.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you
Fala,
know.
Félix. O que você quer fazer? O chat aparecer na tela. Tu tá usando Streamlabs ou Streamlabs Elements? A princípio sim, ô Félix. Tu cria o OBS do... Não, o serviço. Tu usa o Streamlabs ou o Streamlabs Elements? Tu tem que criar uma conta no Streamlabs e aí logar lá com a tua conta da Twitch, copiar o URL do chat, colocar o navegador. Streamlabs mesmo. Então lá no Streamlabs tu copia o URL do chat e cola. Só que tu tem que deixar o chat na... Deixa eu ver se eu consigo aqui, mano. Deixa eu dar um alt tab aqui. Vou te mostrar uma parada aqui. Ó, tu tá vendo a minha tela, né? Tem que deixar tem que deixar por cima. Trabalha com um overlay aqui, entendeu? O que tu deixar embaixo vai aparecer por embaixo. Então se tu pegar o chat e botar pra baixo da tua captura de tela, não vai aparecer. Tu tem que botar o teu chat pra cima. Tu fez tudo isso e não apareceu? Devia aparecer, mano. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho aqui. Eu usei uma vez, mas não curti, mano, isso aí. Stream Labs. Deixa eu logar aqui, vamos ver. Dashboard. Dashboard. Alert box. Não, é aqui não. É o All Widgets. Aqui, ó, o All Widgets. Aí tu vai em Chatbox. Configura como tu quer o chatbox aqui e copia essa URL aqui. Aí vem aqui no cria uma fonte. Navegador. Ok. Coloca aqui, põe do tamanho da tua tela, 1920 por 1080, ou do tamanho que tu quiser. E é isso aí. Digita aí, vamos ver se aparece aí alguma coisa aí. Eu coloquei aqui, vamos ver se aparece. Vai mandando uns chat aí. Olha lá, apareceu já, mano, ó. Tá funcionando. Arrumei o mic, meti um adaptador USB, ficou bom pra caralho. Ah, aí sim, mano. Ah, tu colocou aquelas placas de áudio USB? Ixi, mas ficou bom, mano. Olha lá, tudo que tu manda tá aparecendo ali, ó. Só fazer que nem eu fiz aí que vai funcionar, mano. Eu vou deletar aqui porque eu não curto esse negócio de chat. Tenta aí, se tu não conseguir, a gente tenta lá. Eu te dou uma mão depois. Mas é easy, tu viu? Acabei de fazer aqui, né? Vai lá, vai lá, vai lá. Se tu tiver em lá, logo eu tô encerrando aqui. Se tu tiver em live, ainda eu dou uma passada lá. Agora eu vou matar uma mulher do clã aqui. Da ordem. Eu não tinha arrumado o tamanho. É, pode ser, mano. Deixa do tamanho da tua tela. E depois tu pode ir diminuindo, aumentando se quiser. Fugir não. Para de fugir, filha. Bom.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Hey, fellas! Woola!
Walawa! Irna! Fluga!
Ini bringes du Euchie Wulan to Alfwine hemmer.
I can out-drink it all rocks. Step up!
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the Quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor Bana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old Honeywave's alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
If the bishop is Wormmeal, then here should be the proof.
Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise.
Oh, poor Aelfrith, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Are you the bishop's family?
Eternal bliss.
God, no.
Where joy
Just here to make sure
endures
that
for all
impious
those
bastard
beloved
is
of
actually
God.
dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
We both know your brother's fate was a cloak of lies. He used your god's words for his own ends.
Who are you to judge a man of faith? You, a Dane who believes in giants and wolves that eat the sun? Be gone. Get away from me, demon! Guards, protect me!
Only his face was burned. That's it.
Crush you!
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Shulangan! No!
Hij michte niet.
Have a look, Sunan.
Ut congregentur ad Marcus et dixit ad vulgares de terra superbus est
Hey,
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is mine!
By God, it's true. The bishop lives.
Stand down, Goodwin.
They'll kill us all! God save us!
Why do you defend this tarnished crown?
Enough, scheming cur! For Alfred!
Meet your teeth!
Hellfire!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread-daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
So do these rays mean something?
Thunder this Efton Yin on
Here!
Fede where tu?
Go, my eyes. Aid me. Be my eyes.
If Aelfr's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
This must be it. The door to Aelfr's secrets.
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. The other side must be barred.
Ich tarve sonnegan.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Ravenwings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred. I will return to Hytham and Randvi. They will want to know what happened here.
No escape, you yellow dog!
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory? I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more. On my final voyage, back to Norway, to wish my father farewell, and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Good day, my love.
I want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go with care.
We'll leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor.
I should go. Oh, look at you, Chewie.
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare...
Aparece na transmissão, mas não na tua tela. Ué, como assim? Ah, sim, tu não vai ver o chat, mano. Só na transmissão. Tu consegue ver como ele fica no OBS ali, que nem eu te mostrei, tá ligado? Mas tu não consegue ver, não. Tem um jeito de fazer isso, mas não fica legal, Félix. Te atrapalha no game. Queria ver o chat, não na live. Cara, eu deixo o meu celular aberto com a minha própria live. Aí eu fico vendo a qualidade do vídeo, como é que tá, né? Tá dando uma travada, algum stutter, alguma coisa e fico lendo o chat, velho. Caralho, mano, agora eu vou ter que upar 77 horas de game, mano. Vou ter que upar 10 levels pra poder continuar a jogar o modo história do game. Ai, como eu adoro Assassin's Creed, velho. Como eu adoro. Salvei. 10:25, salvei. É filler? Não, não é filler, é história, só que, porra, velho. Mano, 77 horas, velho. Tá ligado? Pra mim zerar o jogo é com 100 horas, velho. Enche o saco, mano, na moral, mano. Por mais que o jogo seja bom, velho, enche o saco, velho. Enche mesmo. É, conforme o tempo eles foram piorando isso aqui, mano. Tinha Só que esse aqui não tem tanto ainda, mano, pelo que eu notei. No Odyssey tinha muito mais, mano. No Odyssey tu era obrigado aí. Tu era obrigado a jogar, fazer missões secundárias até chegar no level. Aqui não é tanto, cara. Não é tanto, tipo... Eu tô... Deixa eu ver que level eu tô. Eu tô 270. Se eu quisesse, eu podia ir na missão 280. Vai ser um pouquinho mais difícil? Vai. Mas é bom tu ir no teu level. E para upar esses 10 levels aqui, mano, é só fazer essas missões azul aqui, ó, tá vendo? Ó? Cada uma dessas me dá um ponto. Então se eu fizer 10 dessas já era. Vai demorar tanto, mas é chato ter que ficar fazendo isso. Tipo, o jogo te força a fazer os bagulho, tá ligado? Não dá nada. Por hoje chega de Assassin's Creed, velho. Isso é louco. Não aguento mais esse jogo aqui, velho. Agora já chegou no meu limite já. O Odyssey eu levei 75 horas pra zerar, mano. Esse aqui, pelo que eu vi, vai levar mais de 100. Ou perto de 100. Né? Ainda falta 35 horas ainda. Não dá nada. Eu salvei. Saí, área de trabalho. Quando quiser jogar um negócio no Persec, avisa. Ah, mano, eu tô aí, só tu... Dá ideia aí que é nóis. Vou lá. Valeu, Félix. Feito.